All right, here we go. I think I'm on. I don't even know if I need this or not or whatever, but yeah, welcome to the broadcast of Jenkins once again. I'm J. Ronald Jenkins. If you wanna take over the show, just chat something right now. I will answer. I do plan on being here for like the next 10 minutes or so. You know, not for too long. Obviously, I want to be able to get back to editing content for my channel. That's Film Jenkins. That's youtube.com/Film Jenkins for those of you who don't know, which is apparently a lot of you, since I only have 46 subscribers, and I'm trying to get to the 50th subscriber very soon. Hopefully, within the next few minutes of this broadcast, y'all can go onto youtube.com/Film Jenkins. Find me, find my face, subscribe. You can find me easily if there's an icon with a picture of me and what's that guy's name? Oh yeah, G Watsky. Not just trying to name drop. I'm not gonna do that all day, but I could. I've met some celebrities, and so have they. They've met me. I'm something of a celebrity nowadays. I am a filmmaker. What I do, I make short films for the purposes of the internet audience. And it's all mainly on YouTube. I haven't checked out Vimeo or all those other sites. But yeah, I also tape podcasts, well, record podcasts. It's audio, so you have to record it. But I've also been involved with North Texas Television. That's the University of North Texas's broadcast network. So yeah, I've been around. I'm only gaining momentum in my film endeavors before I head on over to what is it? Well, I'm gonna be flying out to California pretty soon, and hopefully I can make whatever other connections I need to make there in order to really get a true start on my broadcasting career. So all that's very important. All those investments I'm looking to take much more of significant steps towards, and hopefully you can all join me in that process. I'll be sure to record like I'm trying to do right now, actually. Yeah, well, why not? Because I am going to post this online. I just want to make sure that you're all on board and joining this ride. I'm now recording this. This will make it into the video. I'll be sure not to edit this out. So I'll if you want to say something, say hi to the YouTube audience. That'll be cool, especially you, Annie H. You're hanging in there from the get-go. So thanks a lot, babe. You're really doing me wonders right now. So yeah, if you want to chat something, I guess I'll start. Go to YouTube. Oh, how can I misspell YouTube? I spell it all the time correctly whenever I'm searching and watching stuff on there. /Film Jenkins. I mean, it's me. That's you'll see like a video of me like on the welcome page with a horseshoe mustache. Yeah, I shaved the bars off, so I look a little bit different in that video compared to this one. So yeah, I'm gonna place this right here. So I can kind of multitask my video recording duties, responsibilities, etc., all that and so much more. Yeah, I just want to be careful here too, not to drop this phone. I had just recently bought this smartphone, by the way. Oh man, I've been hanging on to a flip phone for so long. It's absurd. It really is. So yeah, I just really had to make that upgrade. So with that, I'm making more videos. It's very convenient, especially compared to the other camera that I do have still. I don't know. The quality is a little bit better on that one. On this one, this laptop computer, this webcam is pretty good. But the quality on that one, it's dated, and I can't get widescreen on it. So I think that's one of the big problems with my channel. Couldn't get 16 by 9, but now I can. So Film Jenkins is going HD. That's the way it's going to be from now on, and I hope to make it even better. Who knows, maybe 4K is in a very near future. So stay tuned for that. Stay subscribed for that. Once again, 2 cameras on me right now. Got my smartphone camera, got my HP webcam here. It's going good. I know how to synchronize things now. Also, I've also made a video on my Film Jenkins channel for YouTube, and it's actually just a simulcast of a podcast that I released on Spreaker or Spreaker. It's spelled S-P-R-A-K. Well, I got it written here. So there you go, Spreaker. Hey, you see it in the chat. That's how it's spelled. Whatever. And for those of you watching on YouTube, this is going to be like on the bottom screen here in the intro. Information. That's the word. See, I'm not very quick with it. I'm trying to get there, but I'm just usually hanging on by a thread whenever I'm speaking. That's part of the whole exercise. See, I'm more of a behind the scenes type of guy. I'm really a writer. I hope to be a director soon. I've done recording for audio once again, not just for my podcast, but for the NTTV experience that I had. So I'm just hoping to get better acclimated with on screen, with speaking and being engaged and part of the story. So yeah, this is also a learning experience for myself. Hopefully a very entertaining experience for each and every one of y'all, no matter what platform you're watching on. Hopefully it is a true joy and delight, and entertaining experience for you. Yeah. So check out my YouTube channel, subscribe. That's the biggest thing that helps me out the most. You gotta subscribe. I'm part of the Freedom Network, their subsidiary, I guess, That Juice Network. THAT Juice, not PHAT, not FAT, but that THAT Juice Network, under the Freedom Network. That guy who makes 1 billion videos a day and spams every member. What's his name? I don't even know his name now. Isn't that crazy? I see him every day. What's his name? Wow. Whatever. I'm not gonna mess up this whole video right now, because the most important thing is you, the audience. Okay, so like I said, I'm not trying to spam you guys, not trying to force y'all to do whatever, but just help me out here. Go ahead, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Film Jenkins. That helps me out a lot. Now, hey, what's up to Dolan Henriksen? He's watching. Swag. Okay. I guess he meant swag, but it's all good. SWG, that all means the same thing pretty much. But welcome, what's up? Yeah, I'm also videotaping. I'll put you on camera too, because why not? I mean, you're gonna be a part of this vlog and podcast. It's like a 3-way recording right now. Got 2 cameras. This will be on audio very soon. I am not looking to delay any of the uploading and the distribution of these materials. Hopefully y'all are cool with me putting you guys on camera, putting you guys on audio, and all that, you know, because media release is a big issue. So a lot of people want to be anonymous online, and I can understand. It is a little bit, there's a lot of anxiety involved. So, you know, just being involved online in a non-anonymous manner, yeah, it's a little bit stressful. Not the worst thing in the world. What's up to Alandria01? She's watching. Whenever I see numbers as part of somebody's name, I'm guessing that's like the year they were born. So I'm guessing Alandria01 is a 13-year-old, whatever. Yeah, I have a teenage audience, something like that. Well, hopefully she's enjoying this content too. I didn't necessarily have it geared towards teenagers or tweens, but yeah, you know, hopefully she's enjoying the show. Yeah, oh man, wow. I just decided to make this broadcast like out of the blue, sort of. I knew I needed to tape something because I knew I need to make like more videos for my channel, more content overall. You know, if you're gonna be an entertainer, then you gotta make some sort of product. I need to make a reel of some sort, especially if I'm going to be a director. If that's my aspiration, yeah, I will need to make a reel. What's up to Thai Boogie 198, or thank you underscore Boogie 198, something like that. Yeah, one of those two. I think I got it right the first time. But thanks for watching. Go ahead, you guys who are watching, go ahead, subscribe to youtube.com/filmjenkins. That address is my first comment under Annie H is watching. So, you know, shout out to Annie H for being the first viewer here amongst the 4 viewers that I have right now. Outside of myself, I don't know if I count. Now we're getting meta here. Oh wow, I wish it could be like Deadpool and kind of break the 4th wall of some sort. If there is a 4th wall with these kinds of broadcasts, I don't know how that would work exactly. Like, I guess I kind of am, because, you know, I'm putting people on camera like during the whole recording. I mean, it's kind of weird. Like, yeah, I'm breaking the 4th wall of some sort. So that's pretty cool. That's kind of revolutionary, I guess. I'm not trying to brag, but yeah, that's what we're dealing with here. But yeah, you know, just me multicasting at the moment. It's fun for me. It's a kind of a brain freeze sometimes, you know, especially when it comes to editing. But like I said, you know, I wanted to make a reel. I know I'm going to have to make one if I'm going to be involved in entertainment, if I'm going to be involved with the media industries. So yeah, you know, hopefully y'all are all cool with that, me recording y'all, your names, some of the things y'all say here, just every once in a while. Let me know if you want to opt out of that or whatever, or if it just gets to be boring or a little overdone. What's up to Rihanna A? Rihanna A, not Rihanna. Unless she's a fan of Rihanna's, perhaps. I don't know. She is popular to a degree. Good or bad, I don't know. Rihanna's pretty cool. She has some hits out there. I don't know. I see now. Okay, I guess I'm gonna talk about celebrities because, you know, I guess I have to talk about celebrities. That's a popular thing with online broadcasts. Yeah, I listen to Rihanna every once in a while. She's not bad. She's just, restrained in a large part. You know, you never hear her like give a powerful medley. She doesn't just sing. She kind of like repeats the same stuff over. It's like a chant, I guess. It gets a little annoying, if anything, maybe hypnotic, as if that's like the purpose of her music, you know. Not trying to say any, conspiracy theory types of mind control or whatever, but it kind of feeds those those thoughts, those fears, those worries and concerns about like conspiracy theories within the entertainment world. I don't know, and I'm not gonna touch that, but still, she could just like bust out notes that do that instead of just rude boy. Oh, what you thinking now? Come on, rude boy. Oh, what you screaming, shout? I don't know. I mean, that kind of gets a little exhausting to listen to every once in a while. You cannot sing along with that. I'm sorry, but oh well. That's just my thoughts on Rihanna, not Rihanna. Rihanna is cool. She's watching. She's cool. So yeah, shout out to her. Shout out to all my viewers. It doesn't matter how many or I have or don't have. You guys are here. You're making this whole thing worthwhile. You make me look sane at the moment for doing this. Just some guy in a empty room, just with a computer on and a phone on him, just saying stuff. But you guys make it meaningful, so much so, and that really means a lot. It really makes me feel like I'm going towards my dreams and goals, and all of this is actually meaningful. It's special to me, and I don't get to do a lot of broadcasting like I dream of doing, but this gives me the hope that I can have an audience, that I can have a future in the industry of media and entertainment at large. So yeah, this is a true shot to the heart in a good way. Kind of keeps me going, keeps me feeling like I'm alive in so many ways. So yeah, thanks for that. Thanks just for watching, and all the other perks. I guess there are like other thumbs up and stars and hearts and rainbows, horseshoes, blue moons, or whatever. I'm looking forward to that too. Lucky Charms is an okay cereal. But I prefer like Honey Bunches of Oats, because I had it this morning. And then there's, oh man, what else? Apple Jacks was one I had last time. That's a good cereal as well. A lot of cereals are good. I don't like a lot of marshmallows, all that weird sweet stuff. No, I think I'll pass on that. Chocolate is okay, but not if they, add like some odd number of different flavors with it. I don't want like some chocolate cheesecake breakfast cereal. Just give me Cocoa Pebbles or Cocoa Puffs, and that's it. I'm good. Peanut butter is, I don't know. I like a lot of peanut butter, but I don't like peanut butter everything. Peanut butter and chocolate with my cereal. One at a time, please. Oh, Steve Y is watching. Steve Young, I guess. Yeah. Thanks, Steve Young. You were a great quarterback back in the 90s. You're probably still a great quarterback right now. What am I saying? Hopefully this feed has not conked out whatsoever. Oh man, crazy eyes. Okay. Okay, yeah, okay. Everything's getting a little bit smoother. Wow, maybe I need to move less. Okay. But yeah, Steve Young, thank you for watching. It probably is his name, but it's probably not the Steve Young. Um, I'm guessing he's like giving some young quarterbacks some tips right now, or whatever. Football's coming up soon. That's another thing. That's great. Me being from Houston, I'm a supporter of the Texans, even though we've had a terrible year last year, one of our worst since our existence. We're gonna turn it around. We're gonna kick some asses this year, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a much better year for us. Who knows? Super Bowl aspirations. That's the thing about the NFL. You know, everybody's in it. I think the Texans should go further than they did last year, than they did the year before as well. Um, they've got talent. They've always had talent, but you know, just play calling was an issue last year. I know their coach was not well for a little while. As I say, what's up to Terra81? Thank you for watching. I believe the Texans will turn it around. They will be much better. Bill O'Brien is a great coach from Penn State. I almost feel like he should have stayed with Penn State because, well, they definitely needed somebody after the whole debacle with Sandusky and them. But the Texans, they definitely needed a better coach, and they got one. That was the key in my view. That was the key. Yeah, what's up, Tara? You know, so that's the thing. You don't necessarily need a great quarterback. You just need a good quarterback. Someone who's calm, who has the experience, who can get the ball to Andre Johnson, get that running game to feel a little bit relaxed and not like they need to save the world on every down that they pick up the ball. And you know, just stay calm. You know, don't do some crazy rollout play with your back to the defense for like 5 seconds at a time. Don't just do dump offs every other play. Go down the field, straight line game. You know that's how you play football. You just advance the ball and be calm, be wise, be smart, be very good with your coaching, be organized. And that's the way it is in a lot of areas in life, not just sports. What's up to Hank 2K14? Yeah, 2K14, my favorite game. I don't know what game that is. Maybe what, NBA 2K14, MLB 2K14, WWE 2K14. That would be a little bit more of my favorite games. Yeah, I just noticed the number and I just run with it. But yeah, you know, sports. That's a big thing that's on my mind usually. And yeah, I'm a homer for Houston teams, so you know that's my hometown. I gotta represent them. So yeah, that's something I really want to take to heart. What's up to Gabrielle or Gabrielle or I don't know, Gabriel SA4. What's up? How's it going? Thank you for watching. Everybody, thank you for watching, and visit my YouTube page. My YouTube channel is Film Jenkins. The link is on the top of the chat right now. I believe everybody can see that. YouTube.com/Film Jenkins. I have 46 subscribers, only 4 away from 50. Go ahead, be number 50. Be subscriber number 50. I will give you a shout out on my next video. And once I do get a 50th subscriber, I will have a new video up. Definitely. That is a guarantee. Alright. My career on the internet and on web-based broadcasting depends on that word. So yes, I will make sure that I have a new video at subscriber number 50, okay, and it will be dedicated to that 50th subscriber. So go ahead, Don't be shy. Subscribe. It's free to a degree, because let me actually define that for you. A lot of times YouTube channels, YouTube personalities, they will say, yeah, it's free, check it out, it's free. Especially in the early days of YouTube. This is going back to 05, 06, stuff like that. They're right, because they're not charging people for YouTube channels, even though there was some talk of that for premium channels. The thing is, you're already paying for YouTube, because you have to have a computer, you have to have internet service, you have to live in a country where you are allowed to go to YouTube and very similar social media sites. With that said, each of those things come at a cost. For citizenship in that free nation, you need to pay your taxes, or whoever claims you as a dependent needs to pay their taxes. You need to have a decent computer that can run advanced internet broadcasting, and you need to have internet broadcasting that is quite respectable in terms of speed, data, and clarity. All of that costs quite a bit. I guess the lowest level in terms of a computer that can run the internet, let's just say it's $150. Either you get it like at a pawn shop or something, but then you get like the lowest level internet service from the cheapest provider. That may be what, like $20 a month? So what, we're at $170 in terms of like total expenditure. Then of course, you pay taxes, and depending on who you are, let's just say the lowest ballpark figure for the average wage earner in this nation is like $400 in terms of tax per year, because when I was making like the least amount of money I ever made working, I paid like I got like $400 in a tax return. That was the average for me. So what, 400 plus 170 is like 570. Okay, 570 for decent internet hookup in order to get YouTube and broadcast it and watch it and be a part of it. So, if you spend all that money, you might as well subscribe, because that is a free type of service, I guess. It doesn't cost you anything extra at that point. I mean, you might as well subscribe. You've already spent $570 for YouTube, I guess, amongst other websites and amongst other perks that are provided by the internet. So it's really something to really think about. Now, you could get all Vsauce with this information. You can get all Nerd Fighter with it as well, and like calculate the cost per channel on YouTube or per website that is accessible within your country, and probably come up with a price that's incredibly low, but still it's there. Maybe the cost of looking at one web channel is half a cent, like less than a penny. If it may be worth it, it may be like a greater deal to say, okay, well, you really owe us like half a cent for this channel, for each channel, but you've subscribed to like over 2,000 of them, so it's like you now owe us $20. maybe about that much. But you know, you're not paying that much, but you did pay that much and more because you have to get the computer, the internet, and take the time to find the YouTube channel, plus the taxes. So it's really something to think about. This is energy drink, by the way, National Guard, but you know, yeah, I'm not serving. I'm not a part of the Guard, but I thought about it. I'm still thinking about it, actually. And it does provide you a lot of time and other perks or whatever. What's up, you now? Thank you for allowing me to broadcast today. Oh, and once again, a new person is watching. Go ahead, subscribe to Film Jenkins. That's my YouTube channel. I have 46 subscribers at the moment. Maybe more than that. Maybe some of these earlier viewers have gone ahead and subscribed. Just follow the link at the very top of the chat section on the chat box. It has a link to my YouTube channel. Subscribe. Be the 50th subscriber. I will give you a shout out in one of my next videos. I'll dedicate it to you. Maybe to all of my new viewers, new subscribers. You know, you guys are helping me out. I mean, I've been sitting at 46 for quite a while. And I thought that would automatically change the moment that I finally decided to get more videos done and uploaded, but that hasn't really happened. But I think now that's going to change. You guys have the hookup. You guys really get the exposure out there. You get the word out there. So, you know, I need to come back here. I hadn't made one of these broadcasts in a while. I'm also podcasting as we speak. Now, hopefully that's not against the rules of you now, but I once saw Charles Trippy do it before, and it was cool. I don't think anybody warned him about, you know, actually recording some of the chat users and you know, uploading pictures of the YouNow screen. It's not like I'm recording a movie and just uploading it to YouTube. What's up, Brian J? That's unique. Brian, boy, girl, I don't know, but either way is cool. It's unique. I like that. Serena F. Oh man, I thought that was Serena Williams. No. But yeah, Serena F. Who knows? Maybe you're a tennis star. Maybe you're like kicking Serena Williams' ass right now. Maybe, I don't know. But thank you for watching as well, everybody. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Film Jenkins. Maybe I'm saying that a little too much. well, yeah. Well, you know, you could probably get better at the tennis game. I mean, practice makes perfect. Or maybe ping pong, table tennis is your game. Who knows? I know you're good at something, I will say. Maybe I should just drink it as like this. People are gonna think this is a baby bottle, and it's not. Even though it has National Guard on it, it's, well, oh well. Squeeze bottle just saves my teeth for me. It's good. You gotta have something to drink every once in a while, you know, the throat gets a little... It tends to almost sting every once in a while, especially if you're not used to talking so much, and then all of a sudden you are talking so much. I don't talk a lot to a lot of people. I just don't. I'm a little bit of an introvert. This is part of that whole learning experience that I was talking about. one, I want to work on my on-screen presence, but I also want to work on like my communication, uh, interpersonal communication, because that's the key to success in so many arenas of life. I'm not a very successful guy at the moment. I'm hoping to move out soon. Um, I it's a long story. I don't know if y'all are interested in it, in my personal life, personal business, or whatever. Um, but yeah, growing up, you kind of have like this whole concept of adulthood, where if you think you graduate from college, everything's in the bag. Like that degree just attracts success. It just brings in employers and very sophisticated people to look at you and say, okay, come aboard with us. We've got the job for you because you've shown it for 4 years, and now we will reimburse you of all of your college expenses, all of the time you spent studying, and now welcome to the real world. This is our present to you. Well, apparently it doesn't work like that, and it never really has, but it does for those who have connections and who have made connections. And that's probably the most important thing about college and about oh any place where you meet a lot of people. And I squandered that. I really didn't make a lot of connections like I should have, and I guess I do regret that. It is obvious to me now that that's what I should have been doing more of. Maybe if going to a certain party or a number of parties or joining clubs and organizations, or just, I don't know, striking up random conversations with like-minded people was a much better trade-off than staying indoors and rereading something, or just staying indoors and playing video games alone. Man, I would have done things a lot differently. And I think I'm not the only one in that regard. But yeah, it's obvious that you just have to talk to people and get to know them and invite them into your life, as opposed to stay away from them, or be shy, or just bank on what you can do in the exams strictly, because that stuff does not correlate with success, and it doesn't correlate with anything else that could be mistaken for success, even like wages and salary. I don't make a salary. I've only made a wage, and it's just not enough for my expectations. Not to say that I want to live in a certain manner, like I want to be rich, or I want to have a bigger house, or I want to have this type of car, X amount of these things, appliances, electronics, jewelry, clothing. I want to be able to make sure that I'm well taken care of. That's all. Pay my bills, live independently, and be able to invest my time, my energy, and other resources into the things that I really want to invest in. And at this point, I cannot do that. Even with the job that I just recently acquired, I don't know if I'll be able to do that. And it all comes down to the lack of communication and the lack of connections that I made in college. Oh man, did I squander that. I really did. So as I welcome ETRA, Etra A, welcome. Thank you. Check out my YouTube channel. It's Film Jenkins. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. You know, as I welcome you in, hopefully this whole conversation turns into a more positive one. I will be making better connections with people, and soon. You know, I'm moving out to California somehow. I don't know if anybody here is willing to take me in. You know, yeah, hey, if you help me out, then I'll be helpful right back to you. You know, I will return the favor, especially when I make it. Los Angeles looks good, definitely, if I want to be a part of the media and entertainment industry, which I do, because that's a dream of mine. And it's just inevitable. I'm just gonna do it, you know, and I'm gonna do it very soon. So here's to you. Yeah, that's good. This, by the way, was an Aldi product. This is not a paid endorsement, by the way. And besides, the place that I did buy at Aldi, they're probably not even in your neck of the woods, whoever you are watching. But they make a great energy drink, man. This is Gridlock, their Summit brand energy drink. It's good. It really is. I like it. It's very similar to a Zero Ultra Monster energy drink. But it's not one of those 0-calorie energy drinks. It still has like 6 grams of sugar in it, which I think is enough. I don't like the full flavored energy drinks for a number of reasons. It just doesn't taste as good. It feels the other ones feel like you're just drinking the sugar. You know, you feel like the sugar's in there and it gets in the way of the taste. It's kind of like with flavored oatmeals. They have a sugar flavor, and you can taste. Yeah, you know, the sugar has a certain taste to it. Now, if it's there to help the flavor, that's understandable. But sometimes it just gets in the way. Sugar shouldn't be the flavor. It should be the aid in the flavoring, is all I'm saying. Which is why I prefer like the low carb and 0-calorie flavors to the full sugar varieties. You know, crazy thing is I still don't drink Diet Coke. I don't drink diet sodas, but I do drink, I guess, low carb energy drinks. Those are diet energy drinks, I guess. I don't know. It's just I like energy drinks. I really do. I prefer them to coffee. Some flavors of coffee are pretty good, but my body reacts better to energy drinks, and I like them. They help me have the energy to communicate with people. That sounds like I have a problem, but I don't. I mean, I drink like a third of a can a day. So a can would last for 3 days for me. A can of an energy drink, you know, the standard 16-ounce can. And since, you know, I bought the discount brand, it's $1 per can, and that's 33 cents a day for energy drinks. So that's pretty good. You know, I'm just budgeting. Like I said, you know, I don't have I'm not abjectly wealthy. I'm relatively well off for an American, for a Western citizen. But, and You know, in terms of a global citizen, I'm very well off because I am American. But you know, things can get a little anxious when in this country you don't have a lot of money, you don't have a lot of money coming in. That gets to be a problem. And debt gets to be a problem. But I'm not even going to talk about that. But all in all, yeah, I do want to make some pretty good scratch with this internet thing. And some people will talk about how bad it is to try and expect to make this an income source. I get that. I'm a very, as an introvert, you understand certain concepts of risk and they stay with you. You're very careful. You're very calculated with how you approach things. Sometimes too careful. Okay? That's why I was talking about with the whole college communication and connections diatribe that I made earlier. How it's always good to do something different, reach out and be bold, and it would be a much better harbinger of success. Well, I see the same thing here. You know, if I am still calm and careful and I continue to go after you know, this whole internet broadcasting thing, then maybe I can make the extra scratch that I'm hoping to make. I won't be able to make a career out of it. I won't be able to retire on it maybe. But maybe I would. But realistically, I won't. And I understand that. I just have to realize that there are certain possibilities that I can reach by being careful but acting. I have to act on everything that I know. And I've researched quite well enough that you can have success with internet broadcasting. Now, you've got to be consistent with it. You can't half-ass it, and you've got to be smart. I'm willing to be all three of those things. Now, does that guarantee success still? No, but what is success? If it's strictly money, then maybe you're not really focused on this whole thing in the right way. You're not looking at it in the right way. You need to look at this in a more mature manner and say, okay, here's the deal. I am not going to be able to raise a family and put my kids to college by doing this for a living. Okay? This may not even be a living. And for those of you watching, no, I'm not married. I don't have kids yet. But, you know, this could be a source of pocket change. You know, you can pick up an extra few bucks doing this. And this is fun. This is fun for me. And for a lot of people it is. And that's okay. That's okay. If that's the case, do it for the fun, not for the money. Okay? Now, there is a great YouTuber that I know of by the name of the Archfiend. The Archfiend, he's been around for a while on YouTube, maybe since the beginning, but certainly since 2006. I've been watching so many of his videos. So many of his videos talk about this issue very well. Now, he's a very coarse individual. You can describe him as a ranter. You know, he talks about he talks about things from a very negative viewpoint, but he's really playing devil's advocate. You know, it's, yeah, he's the bad guy, but the bad guy that we need. So, you know, he spoke about how so many YouTubers go throughout their career just hoping to make money, to shill certain things, t-shirt and merchandise, and you know, they do the most outlandishly stupid and even embarrassing things. That's probably gonna just come back and bite them on the ass after a while, and pretty much make them worthless in the open market, in the open labor market as a whole. And you know, he talks about how YouTube could just up and disappear one day, and they would be, you know, lost completely. You know, what do you do then if you're Shane Dawson and suddenly YouTube ceases to exist because Google wants to do something, and you know, or Google's being like watched by the CIA, and the CIA says pull the plug on YouTube, and they have to do it. What happens then if you're Shane Dawson, if you're Shay Carl, if you're Charles Trippy, if you're iJustine, if you're PvP, you name it? What happens to them? You know, what happens, especially if you're a gamer, if you're Game Grumps, if you're PewDiePie, if you're James Nintendo Nerd, and they say you can't play video games and upload that anymore? Then what? Where does your income come from? It's really a startling thing to think about. He answers a lot of questions that people don't even ask because they don't know what's going on. So he really gives you the information that you really ought to be thinking about. And I've been thinking about this for a while. And maybe that's part of the reason why I didn't make a lot of videos. Now, I've thought long and hard about it. I've researched the info that he's been working with and he's been using for his videos. And in the long run, I say he's right on like 90% of that shit. But I think at the same time, he's also oozing horse shit. Not because he's wrong. He's right, by the way. And not because he's jealous, which I think he is as well, but he probably wouldn't care. But because it's so negative, you know, it's like he's really saying, don't try it, no matter who you are, no matter what you want in life, no matter how much money you could make, it's destined for failure. That's the type of message he puts out. But the thing is, the guy, he's been doing that himself for 8 years now. He said he's made tens of thousands of dollars doing it. So is he something of a hypocrite? Yes, he is. And that's okay. It's okay to be a hypocrite every once in a while, you know. I still watch the guy. I disagree with a good amount of what he has to say, especially in areas that don't have to deal with like online broadcasting and the financial endeavors that some associate it with. You know, when he talks about certain political concepts or social structures, it's kind of hit and miss with the things that I believe in, but still, you know, he's very bold and audacious with what he says, and I'm entertained by his thought process and by the way he communicates himself. But you know, when he's just constantly negative about this whole industry of social media and internet broadcasting, he's oozing horse shit. Oozing horse shit. I mean, he acts like there's absolutely nothing positive. I get that. I get it. But it's still fun, okay? And for that reason alone, the reason that it's fun and it's legal and it's moral, people are going to be doing this. And people will be making a pretty good, amount of money from it. I'm down. A lot of other people are down. You guys are down. Y'all want to do this. Y'all want to make, we all want to make web entertainment. Whether it's a YouTube channel, a Twitter account. My Twitter account is at JRonaldJenkins. Okay, check that out. That's the link. That's my handle. Okay. Y'all want to entertain people. Y'all want to blog. Y'all want to vlog. Y'all want to meet people. Do all that. Do flash mobs. Do like experiments. Ask questions about science. Ask questions about math. 15 years ago, people couldn't even imagine doing that. 20 years ago, people didn't even care to know about certain science questions or certain math questions, or they assumed that only nerds would actually ponder the concept of, will we ever run out of music? Now we ask questions like that every other week on Vsauce, every week on Minute Physics, or on some other channel, Name a Science channel on YouTube. And they answer that question. CGP Gray on YouTube. He makes geography fun. Okay? It's not just, it used to be just a matching game with the map. Now it's fun. It has a lot of little nuances involved, and it's all interesting. I didn't know the border between America and Canada was so complex and so fun. It was a damn near 10-minute video, and I watched the whole thing. I'm probably going to rewatch that. I learned something. I learned a number of things from those channels. And I've graduated from college. I should already know that stuff, but I didn't, And rather quickly, within 3, 5, 10 minutes, for free. Well, once you pay for the price of your computer and the internet hookup and the taxes that are involved. I've explained that earlier. So, guys like the Archfiend, who are so negative about social media, who's at the same time making a great amount of money and spending a lot of energy making videos. No, you know what? I like the guy, I watched the guy, but he's oozing horse shit when it comes to that subject. So, will I take his lessons to heart? Yeah, of course I will, because I want to be careful with this. I don't want to go broke and be homeless because I decide to make YouTube videos all day, every day, instead of getting a real job. Real jobs ain't worth shit anyway. I mean, minimum wage in this economy with inflation, rent prices sky high, and we haven't even hit the top of rent prices, for the simple fact that gentrification hasn't even reached its peak. There's a lot of people from the suburbs who are going to come back into the cities. A lot of people from Silicon Valley, they're going to move back into San Francisco because a lot of these firms are closing down those big suburban campuses. It's an actual news story on financial blogs and stuff. You know, they're not gonna rent out this college campus size complex just so, you know, we can have a little bit of a playground while we do IT design. That stuff's coming to an end, you know. So, and you've seen Google do what they do on the pier of San Francisco or North California, at that huge unknown building. That's probably a new headquarters for them. They're gonna be in San Francisco. They're gonna be inside of a city. So if you live in a city, those rent prices are just gonna go up, and that's sad. It's almost sickening, but that's what we're dealing with. And somehow everyone else is supposed to get like some sort of labor-intensive job that pays $10 an hour on average, or they have a government job, they're getting 10 an hour. That's not going to cut it. You're going to need a second job. A second job, wow. You know, like I said, if the cities are going to be as crowded as they are right now, even more so, because they're going to have to be more construction. You know, the infrastructure is falling apart, so you need more construction. Throw in the fact that more people are going to be moving in than ever before. Traffic's going to be a mess, so getting to and from jobs, first you have to go home, and then you have to go to your next job. Do you know how much energy that takes? How much time that takes? Okay, the dignity involved. You have to change clothes. You have to shower, especially if it's a labor-intensive job. You have a slightly better job. I mean, this is a nation where we actually have people, fathers, heads of households, who have to sleep in their cars overnight, and in order to try to get back to zero, get out of debt before their kids go to college. Wow, there's so much wrong with the country. And no, that's not a political statement. That's a socioeconomic statement. Yeah, it is bigger than politics. Trust me, it is bigger than politics. Wow, I touched on a lot now. I really did. Wow, I have so many new viewers here. I really didn't know we would get like off the ground in terms of yeah, smile for the camera, people. I really did not know I would get that much fan love and support. I'm just crossing the hour threshold on my camera phone. I want to thank all of you for watching. The momentum just really picked up in the last 5 minutes. I don't know what it is, but wow, you guys are awesome. You guys really are amazing. Daniel M, Felicity H, DJ Broken Link. Wow, I wonder if you're a real DJ. That'd be awesome. See if you if you make some music. See if you have a link to that. Maybe I can play it during the broadcast next time, because I'm about to go now. If you want more of me, visit my YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/filmjenkins, because my name is Jenkins and I'm trying to do film for a living. You know, not just YouTube, but legit film. I feel like this is like great training ground for film. The Angry Video Game Nerd, he's proven that, right? I mean, he's got his movie out. Maybe I'll watch it and do a review of it in like a later video of some sort. I don't know. I already missed some of the like premieres for his movie. Well, my camera phone just went out. Size limit reached. So that's the end of that. Yeah. Nice. Okay, well, Do you like this iPod? This iPhone? Actually, no, it's Kyocera. So, yeah, don't rob me. You're not getting the high quality stuff. Oh well, hopefully I didn't get any phone calls. That'd be fucked up if I did. Okay. All right. Sorry, Sarah Corey, but I'm about to put it up here. About to go away. I think SVU's about to come on. I like that show. I really do. I don't care what anybody say. It's made for women, or it's geared towards women, or whatever. That's a fun show. SVU really is. Even in the later years, I do miss Elliot Stabler. I miss his family. That dude was good. He really is. But I still watch that show. I still like it. I haven't been watching it for only. I've only been watching it for the last 6 months. Yeah, so go figure. I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna cut the air conditioner back on. Yeah, I don't like having noises in the background. I want to give you guys the best sound, because I come from an audio background, and I can't really give you the best video quality. Can't guarantee that, but this is the best I could do. So yeah, gonna go. Thank you for watching, everybody. Sarah Corey. Check out my YouTube channel.com/FilmJenkins and subscribe. Once I get 50 subscribers, I'm coming up with the next video, and it's gonna be damn good. Damn good. And check out the audio for this broadcast as a podcast on Spreaker.com. You probably have the app, so check that out. And if not, check out my Twitter handle at JRonaldJenkins. My Twitter feed will cover both the podcast and the YouTube upload. Shout outs, everybody. Sarah Corey 1314, Daniel M, Felicity H, DJ-Broken Link, Slacks S, J. Ronald Jenkins, which is actually me, Maria H, You Now, thank you, Tinker B, ETRA, Etra A, Serena F, thank you for actually commenting as well, Brian J, You Now, again, some random people who wanted to remain anonymous, Gabrielle SA4, Hank 2K14, my favorite video game, Terra81, what's up to you? About to go. Steve Y, Steve Young, clarify, Rihanna A, not Rihanna, but Rihanna, Ty Boogie 198, Alandria 01, Dolan Henriksen or Einriksen, and Annie H, #1 in the hood. Bye bye.